Previously on ShinyLockes with aDrive.
I dodged it. Skills. I don't think we got it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we did not get that. I just want my water stone, dude. Like, don't be that guy, Blastoise. Don't be that guy. Did I really get the exact same time, pretty much? Yes, we got the water stone. Let's go. I think we did it. That's so, we totally did it. There was 2:14 left on that clock. If that was not enough, I don't know what to tell you. That had to have been it. That had to have been it. Give me that stone. Give me that stone. Let's go. So anyway, let's watch this little Frostbite evolve here. You can do it, buddy. Oh, how hyped are you guys on this? How hyped are you guys on this? After all we've been through with this little guy, he has finally evolved into the beautiful Frostlass. There she is. Girl, you are beautiful, aren't you? Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys episode 22 of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. If you guys are super duper hyped, show your love on that like button down below. See if we can hit 900 likes. I'll lower the bar just a little bit. 900 likes gets you a bonus episode on Friday if you can do it today and Thursday, and I know you guys can, so let's make it happen. If you guys missed the last episode, of course you saw that previously, or you can check it out on the annotation on the screen or in the description below, of course. And we gotta travel. We got some traveling to go. We're gonna travel. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys. We're just gonna travel all the way down south. I gotta say, props to you guys for turning up on Friday's episode, by the way. It was a super training episode, and I thought people were gonna riot against me, and everyone was super cool about it and just understood that, hey man, you know what, aDrive needed to do some super training, so we'll let him do it. And I was pretty happy about that. I was like, wow, I'm really surprised that you guys didn't like wanna like, you know, scream at me, because honestly, like, I super trained the whole episode. Wasn't really your standard Let's Play episode, but it was a necessary evil. We had to do it. We had to do it. So here we are in this little place here, and I just realized that I'm kind of in a bit of a predicament here because your homie needs to know dive, and I don't really know what to do here. I guess I have to just teach one of my homies dive, and we'll have to restructure their moves later, right? So unfortunately, Polaris is gonna be our diver, and I hate to bog down a moveset with a move like this, but I guess what I'll do is I'll get rid of recover, because realistically I could just use potions instead of recover anyway, and they'll do more. And you know, we're gonna learn psychic in another level or so, and we'll take advantage of that, so it's really not a big deal. But I feel like, so it's Tuesday morning or whatever when I'm recording this. I feel like it's been so long since I recorded an episode of this. Obviously the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule has been what we've been doing, and I think it's been working out really well. You guys seem to be pretty receptive to the series. You guys are still hyped on it, and I'm really excited to potentially bring you guys more ShinyLockes in the future. I'm not exactly sure where we're supposed to go, but I do believe this is the place we go. We go to the seafloor cavern. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with Team Aqua today, because they've been pulling some shenanigans again. They've been a little bit unfair. Look at that sweet submarine though. So let's go through this Team Aqua hideout here. See what we got going on. Looks like I gotta get rid of some rocks here. Do I even have to get rid of this, or can I just walk around it? I can. I don't think I have strength on anyone, so I'm gonna probably need to teach someone strength here as well. There's our randomized Swablu, which is kind of cool. Polaris, I think you're gonna just probably run from this, in all honesty. Level 35 though. Okay, let's run away from that thing, because I don't want to deal with it. 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 Let me just make my screen here ever so slightly adjusted, if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna do some quick adjustments here. I think that looks a little better. Okay. I don't think I have strength at anything. No, I don't. So we gotta teach it to Ernie. But I have a cool question of the day today. So I was just driving around, get myself some breakfast before the stream started here today. Or I'm sorry, the video, before I recorded my video. So I had to give myself some breakfast. Actually, we have a couple different Pokemon that can learn strength. I'm gonna give it to, no, I don't wanna give it to Spyro. You know, let's give it to the homie Drillburt, because Drillburt can benefit from, he's not gonna benefit from strength. I hate HMs, guys. I really do. I think I'm just gonna get rid of Sandstorm, because realistically, we don't have Sand Rush, so it's not like it's gonna help us too much. And I can always teach to him again later. So we'll do that. But I was driving around town, making my way downtown, you know, and I was brainstorming about Pokemon. I was thinking about the next game and stuff, which I'm sure a lot of us huge Pokemon fans think about quite often. I was like, I wonder when the next game is going to be, and then I was thinking about, I'm like, how long, and this is a very important question for me, especially since this is what I do for a living, how long will the Pokemon franchise be around? And I was thinking about, I'm like, you know what, Pokemon's been around for a long time already. The 20-year anniversary, it's mind-blowing that's been around for 20 years. And I was trying to think of some of the other franchises that have been around for video games, and Mario is obviously the one that comes to mind first, because Mario's been around for quite a while as well. And I was like, you know what, that's pretty interesting. Some of these games have been around for a very, very long time. I wonder how much longer they can be around. I wonder how much longer our society is going to be cool with Pokemon. It's going to be cool with Mario. It's going to be cool with other franchises that are so important in our society. Because realistically, society has never known to have an opportunity like this, right? This is the first time we're living through right now, this technology age where, you know, it's totally just a different ball game than what our parents grew up in, and their parents and our grandparents, whatever else. So without getting too insightful with that, who knows what's gonna happen? Will Pokemon be around for the next 100 years? Will it be around for the next 500 years? Will it be around for the next million years? I don't know, man. I don't know. So then I was thinking, at what point does, and you guys can let me know in the comment section below in terms of how long you think Pokemon will be around, and kind of just jump in this discussion whenever you feel like it. But I was thinking, I'm like, how long can it be around for one? And when do they stop? Like, when do they say, okay, we have too many Pokemon, this is what we do? And I was kind of like, I wonder if they're ever gonna make a new region where in that region, oh, he's got Aqua Jet. I could live that though, come on. Yeah, we're gonna eat that up. I was like, I wonder if they'll make a new region where in this new region you don't get to access any of the old Pokemon, you only get new Pokemon, because at some point there's gonna be so many Pokemon that they won't be able to like keep it rolling and have it be normal. I don't know. I mean, there's already 721 known Pokemon as of right now, potentially even more if you want to count in the Zygarde forms, which we're not too sure about. So with all those different Pokemon, all those different forms and all this other stuff, you know, I just skillfully dodged that guy, by the way. You know, when do they say, hey, this is where it stops? When do they stop coming out with new Pokemon? When do they stop the franchise? Whoa, Zinnia! We just ran into Zinnia as a trainer. She's randomized as an Aqua Grunt. That was funny. I saw the Mega Stone and I got really scared for a second. I was like, what is happening right now? So those are all the things. Can I beat an LGM? I'm gonna go for the Surf here and see what he's gonna do. I'm obviously faster. I wonder how strong this thing is, because I know it's like a Psychic type. Wait, 2 okay, he's gonna go for the Psychic. If this kills me, I'm just gonna be very upset. Oh my god, Polaris, how do you let this stuff happen? You just like wanna die to every attack, don't you? Alright, at least we got rid of the LGM. So I just don't know. When do they stop? When do they stop making Pokemon? Is there too many Pokemon? That's funny that we just beat Zinnia. When are there too many Pokemon in the game? Do they stop at 1,000? They stop at 5,000? Like, what's the number? Because I mean, I could tell you, I'm a pretty big Pokemon fan. I can remember all the Pokemon as of right now. Like, maybe not by off the top of my head. Maybe I can't just sit down and say, all right, let me write down every single Pokemon in the game. I can't do that. But I can remember every Pokemon's name by looking at their picture, and I can tell you their typing and the general idea and stuff like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one who could do that, right? It's not really that special. A lot of people can probably do that. But at what point do they say, okay, this is enough, this is too many, we don't think we can market this to a normal audience anymore? You know what I'm saying? And that's really where I'm coming from. Like, that's really the ultimate, not because they want to stop making Pokemon, but because they're going to have to at some point, right? So what do you guys think? What do you guys think that cutoff point is? Like, when does that happen? Does it ever happen? It's going to be very interesting, and not only for the topic of Pokemon. Pokemon is just one example of this. There's so many examples in our society that we're going to be kind of going through over the next, you know, however many years, where we look at these, I don't know, these technologies, these characters and shows and movies and things like that. How long will they be around? Because now that we have this technological age, or this digital age, it's going to be very interesting to see kind of how all that stuff works. This thing has a Toxic Orb, which is very strange. I'm a little worried he's going to have like Facade or something. But I thought it was a very good discussion, and like I said, I was brainstorming a little bit and I was thinking about it. I'm like, this is kind of interesting. I wonder kind of where this all nets out at the end of the day. And like, when I'm, you know, old and gray, will my grandchildren still be playing Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I would think You would think that because of the way things work is something new and better is going to come in and take its place, but there's still franchises like Legend of Zelda, like Mario, like Call of Duty that have been around for years and years and years. Call of Duty is a lesser example because it hasn't been around as long, but the Nintendo franchises are really the ones I'm talking about. Some of those games have just been around forever, like seemingly forever, and it's like, will they ever... Didn't I just come from here? Is this like a maze? I think it is a maze, guys. I think I'm going the wrong way. Not corn. It's a maze. Oh, okay, I think this is the room I'm supposed to be in. This is annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna go north here. I know I have to get to that water room and kind of go around there. It's been a while. There's a Lilligant, which there's no reason for me to stay in against. What's my switch into Lilligant? I guess it's Pinocchio, right? It's level 34. I could probably try to run, but it's also not worth running in this case scenario. I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna go Spyro and then run or fly or something. I don't wanna risk it. I don't wanna risk it for the biscuit here. Not worth losing a Pokemon to a wild Lilligant, because if I can't run and then he goes for Giga Drain, you go over the Quiver Dance here, I'll just go for the fly and knock it out. Lilligant, I've always liked Lilligant, really cool Pokemon. I like the fact that it does get Quiver Dance. He's actually faster than me too. That's cool that he's actually Quiver Dancing up. As long as he doesn't kill a Pokemon, I don't care what he does. He can Quiver Dance all day. He might only have Quiver Dance, I don't know. But anyway, I thought that was a really interesting topic, so feel free to weigh in the comment section below. I'm actually really excited to read the comments, to see what you guys are thinking, what your thoughts are, what's going on in the noggins, and what do you think the future is of not only the Pokemon franchise, but any of these? Like, how long will they be around? And I guess the real answer comes down to they'll be around as long as people will buy it, right? That's like the real answer. That's not the answer we want to hear, but that's the real answer. As long as people buy the games, then the games will be around, right? You know, I think even Pokemon at its worst, even Pokemon having its worst year or whatever, let's say they're having their worst year ever, I don't even know what the numbers look like, but even Pokemon at its worst is better than a lot of other franchises. So because of that, it's like, okay, well, they'll probably be around for a while if even at their worst, they're still better than others. So there's a solid chance I missed some items that I was supposed to get, but that's okay. We'll just kind of keep moving around here. What do we got? We got a, oh my goodness, it's a Samurott. And Yahomie has no switch-ins to a Samurott, ladies and gentlemen. I could try to run. I got away safely. Okay, that was a little scary. Samurott. That's why I just ran into a Samurott. Like, what? Why is there a Samurott? Okay, well, let's start pushing rocks out of my way. I don't even know what Pokemon that was that I just heard the cry of. That's so scary when you just hear, like, these random Deck Snap Pokemon pop up, and it's just, like, nuts cry. I'm like, whoa, calm down. Calm down, buddy. There's an Unpheasant, one of the worst Pokemon in the game skis. Not really. It's just missing a move called Brave Bird. It would be much better if it had it. Let's go to Spyro, because I resist both stabs, and that could be a little safer here. Yeah, I don't know. I know Nintendo's coming out with a new console. I think it's called like the NX or something like that. I don't know too much about it, but that's one of the things that they're going to be doing. So maybe there'll be, you know, more Pokemons there. I don't think the franchise is slowing down anytime soon. I'm just curious to see how long it's going to be. And the important things, there's two really important factors here for this franchise to stay alive. One, me, you guys, our generation, we need to make sure that we pass on the love of Pokemon to people younger than us. That's really our job. And then number two, the Pokemon Company needs to make sure they not only keep us happy, but keep the younger people happy. Because if they can do that, they're gonna grow, right? If you can get older people to stay into the franchise, get young people into the franchise, then you're gonna do well, right? Because then you're doubling the target market instead of just targeting young kids. Now you're able to target all the people who played it 20 years ago and the people who play it now. So pretty interesting idea, but definitely something to kind of keep in mind. So I'm obviously hopeful, because even if I didn't do Pokemon as on YouTube and Twitch, I would still love it. I still, like, a lot of people might not know this, but I played Pokemon since Red and Blue. I played it pretty extensively throughout my whole life, but I was never into Pokemon as much as I am now since Emerald. Like, I played the nonsense out of Emerald, and then after Emerald, I didn't really play, I just got a Pasho Berry. After Emerald, I didn't really play Pokemon like I play it now. Like, I would play it I always mess up this puzzle, I'm just gonna let you guys know, so just bear with me while I butcher it real quick. There's a random Relicanth just kind of chilling in the water, or above land here. So I always butcher this puzzle, so we'll see how it goes here in a second. But, you know, I never really played the game that extensively after Emerald, and then I'm actually gonna use a Repel, because I don't think I want to deal with this. I think if I have any Repels, I'll use one. Do I have any Repels? I don't know. I have a Max Repel. Let's use that one. You know, so Emerald was the last game that I really grinded out, and then, you know, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I did play through them. I played through Pearl in Japanese when it first came out, because I mean, I was a pretty big Pokemon fan. I played the game in Japanese beforehand, so I mean, at least I had that going on. But all right, let's think about this for a second here. Pushing this stone in here makes no difference, so I can at least do that. And then objective number 2, I'm gonna need to push this one all the way over. We're gonna push this one all the way over. I'm gonna come up here so I can push this one down. I'm gonna push this one up, and then I think we're good to go. Cool. But then, like, Black and White, I mean, I played them, but I didn't really play. I just, like, kind of played through them, and that was it. And then, you know, the Heart Gold, Soul Silver were amazing games, but, you know, I remember beating those, but those were, like, a remake, so a little bit different. And I think we get the TM for Earthquake over here, if I'm not mistaken. I play this game a lot, guys. And then when X and Y came out, I got back into the series again, and that's what the idea of X and Y was supposed to be, to get people back into the series again. And I got back into it something fierce, let me tell you. And I just love that game. I just absolutely loved it. And then I started doing content for it, and that's where I'm at now. And now I play this game every single day. But there wasn't a time where I was playing Pokemon every single day for this long of a period, unless you go all the way back to like Emerald and stuff. But I'm so glad that I got back into the franchise, because it's such a wonderful game and it's so fun. But anyway, we got some cutscenes here, so let's do our maxi. I got my sinuses are killing me. I had some jalapenos earlier. Anyway, in the morning, of course. Urk. You're looking pretty pathetic now, aren't you, the great Maxie? Archie, you? Alright, so let's go talk to these two legends here. I don't actually know if he's got some pretty... Why is he on his knees like that? Whoa! Alright, guys. This is a PG channel here, so we're just gonna look away. You child! Well, if it isn't my little adversary, I can't even find the words to praise you as you deserve. Sometimes it's best to keep things simple. All I'll say is you met my expectations, scamp. And I'm not just talking about today, but everything you've done up until now. And that's why you'll get the honor of meeting my new partner before anyone else living in this world. And there is a Kyogre, the super ancient Pokemon Kyogre! How about that? The beautiful form so long resting at peace within Azure Sea. I've been waiting so long for this day to come. We humans have disregarded Pokemon and nature, both in our endless pursuit of our own desires and needs. And in the process, we've created this broken and disordered world. But this is the day when I finally obtained the power to return everything to how it once was, to return to our beginnings, now that I've released the ancient power. The ancient power of Primal Kyogre. And now, you are the last token of resistance that is going to ruin my day. I'll use everything my team and I have to crush you all at once. Oh, and Mega Evolution? Did you think you were the only Pokemon? You and your Pokemon are the only ones who can use it? Let me show you now what I didn't get the chance to show you at Mount Chimney. This is the power of my team. Ah! Super Saiyan Archie. Alright, I think I just like pulled a muscle doing that. So, here's Archibald. I don't know whether he has a Mega Pokemon or not. We're gonna find out. He has 4 Pokemon, and he's gonna have a Heliolisk to kick things off. So your homie needs to switch my butt out and go into Drillburt here. And this arena is amazing. This is one of my favorite arenas in the game. This one and the Magma one. I like the water one more. But we're gonna need to switch out the Drillburt immediately here to predict the electric type move, and hopefully Earthquake this thing's face into oblivion, and then have Drillburt just sweep the rest of his team, because otherwise we are in a lot of trouble. Because Heliolisk is pretty powerful. So let's see what he's gonna do here. Go for an electric type move. He went for Thunder. That would have decimated my Pokemon. Okay, I'm debating on going for the Swords Dance, actually. He could have Surf, though. He could have Surf. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. I doubt he's gonna have Surf. I'm faster anyway. Surf is an HM, but he does learn it. It's just not worth it. Let's just knock him out. I have 6 Pokemon that are perfectly capable of putting in the finest of work. So Drillburt's gonna grow some experience. Here comes Avalugg. Very, very interesting, an Avalugg. Okay, so I do think it's in my interest to switch out here. I'm gonna switch out into Frostbite. I think that Frostbite can beat this thing. Maybe? Probably not. What's my switch into this thing? I mean, Ernie is probably pretty decent. Let's go to Ernie. Let's get Ernie some love here. Ernie was like holding down the team for the last forever, and now he needs to return back into the matchup here. Because I got that Rocky helmet, so that'll help us out here. He's gonna go for Curse. Well, luckily for us, I switched to Ernie because we have the perfect thing to take this thing on. I really like Avalugg, man. I feel like it's hated on, but I like it. Let's go for the Storm Throw, automatic crit. So it's gonna ignore that the Curse boost here. Looks like a 2 KO, but if he hits us, we'll get the Rocky helmet. He's gonna go for the Curse again. It's actually really scary because I don't think he can kill us in one hit, but Avalugg does have a really high attack stat. We're gonna get another crit here. And he's gonna go for the 3rd curse in a row. So I don't know what strategy he's going for here, but he's just like throwing expletives at me. And I'm just gonna hit him with a storm throw. So that was easy.
That was easy.
Thank you, easy button, senpai. Okay, so Avalugg goes down, so that's 2. 2 down for Mr. Archie. Drobert's gonna go to 48, as always, big flex. And here comes an Electivire. Okay, Electivire, I see you. I'm gonna go for the Rock Tomb here to slow him down. He's gonna go for the Thunder Punch. I didn't want to take a cross chop by going into Drillburt, so that's why I stayed in. I'll go for the Rock Throw here. That'll slow him down a little bit. And that'll allow me to fire off a nice big Storm Throw here and hopefully be enough to knock him out. Electro Ball, that's pretty pro, man, because I just hit him with that whatever, Rock Throw, so that slowed him down. So that worked out almost enough to knock him out. All right, I'm gonna go into Drillburt here, I think. Either Drillburt or Pinocchio, but Pinocchio is a little bit riskier because Drillburt has all his lives. So let's go to Drillburt. Oh, what did he go for? Quick Claw let him move first. What? Why do you have a Quick Claw, bro? Don't go for Cross Chop, bro. Discharge. So he's got 3 electric attacks. We got this. We got this under control. Hit him with a strength and call it a day. There it is. Good job, Drillburt. I kind of like having strength because then I don't have to use up my EQs and I don't have to risk Rock Throw missing or Rock Tomb missing. And the last Pokemon is a Combusken. So this is a Pokemon that I don't really have a lot of good switch-ins for, in all honesty. I'm gonna go into Spyro here because I could just click Fly, and that should be enough to knock out the Combusken. But this guy has some pretty good stuff, man. Evire, Heliolisk, and Avalugg, and then Combusken. Pretty cool stuff. He's gonna go over the Bulk Up. It's a wee bit scary, but I think a Fly will knock him out unless he Bulk Ups again. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if Fly is enough to knock him out. I would think so. He's gonna Bulk Up again. So this man is going all out here. If he goes for... This could be really bad, guys. I don't know. He could go for a fighting type move and do a lot. He's gonna go for the Slash. Well, that's becomes very much so less of an issue. And now I'm just gonna click Fly again. As long as I don't miss, we should be in good shape. Focus Energy, Bulk Up, Slash. What other moves does he have? He's probably got a fire type move. But we don't miss the Fly. It looks beautiful. And there goes the Combusken. See you later, buddy. So no Mega Evolution for Mr. Archie this time. So that's good. That's cool with me. I'm not complaining. Like I figured. Alright, so we're gonna get some bank here. Some money, money, money. Archie, thank you for the match, dude. Ha ha ha! Blah 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 blah. Perfect. You're just as great as any little hero trying to save the world ought to be, but it changes nothing. I can't give up. I will use the power of this blue orb to awaken Kyogre at last and return everything to its blue state. Return everything the way it was. Uh-oh. Here comes his little friend. Shelly. That's enough. Can't you see the world you dream of and the world that Kyogre will create are 2 completely different places? Come on, Archibald. Shelly, I always believed that you would at least understand my dreams. Let's waken this thing. But no, in the end, the only one I can depend on is you, Kyogre. Absorb all the power resting in this blue orb and reclaim yourself. Revert to your primal form. This is the last time to take back the great evolution you lost in the ancient past. Uh-oh. No, that. I should have done my Maxie voice. I love how those two just walk out of the room. Maxie and Shelly are just like, you know what? Let's get out of here. This looks like a bad idea. I don't blame them. It's a giant freaking orca whale standing in front of me. It's about to go primal form. It's about to be like some super dinosaur. What would you do if you were in this cave, super duper deep in this cave, and all of a sudden a Tyrannosaurus Rex was about to pop up? I would run the heck out of there, bro. Look at this thing. I guess the advantage here to Archie and my character, me, is that this thing is a water Pokemon, so it has to be in the water, so at least I could, like, book it on the land in theory. But Groudon, yo, if this was Omega Ruby, you would not be messing with that thing. I wouldn't be. I don't know about you guys. I wouldn't do it. Imagine if you were standing in front of Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like, bro. No thank you. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Whatever you want to call it. So Kyogre's gonna bust out open the water here, and somehow he has the ability to just make it rain. He makes it rain. I'll make it rain. So he's just gonna make it rain. He's gonna make it drizzle. He's like Politoad's uncle, great grandfather. So he's gonna swim his way all the way to the Cave of Origin, which just happens to be located in Sootopolis City, which is a pretty cool city actually. You have to either fly there or go underwater to get there. Pretty interesting. Alright, so Shelly and Maxie are back. I don't know why they didn't just stay there the whole time. At last, I've finally done it. It hasn't even finished reversion. It still has this much power. With this, I can return everything to its natural beginning. It's time at last. What have you done? I'm getting a call on my iPhone 7. Is that the crew outside? What is it? Oh, the Great Delusion's begun. Of course it has. That's exactly what I have. What? What do you mean more than we thought? It can't be. Then it completes the primal reversion. Never mind. Keep an eye on it. Archie, what's going on outside? All that matters is that I've used the blue orb to awaken Kyogre, and now I will return this world to a natural state. The state is best for Pokemon. Archie, it appears that you have made a great error regarding Kyogre's powers. What did you say? The beginning that primal Kyogre brings about, the way that it resets the world starts by driving every living thing on this planet to death first. The path leads only to the inescapable despair that cannot be withstood. That is all you have brought us. This is what comes of the madness of thinking that you could ever control the super ancient Pokemon's power. I knew it! We just need to get out of here. Standing around complaining isn't gonna solve anything. You too, well hurry up. Yeah, so Archie's like, dang. Like, have you ever done something as a kid, or even now as a not kid, whatever it is, where like maybe you got into a car accident, or maybe you got a speeding ticket, or maybe you broke your mom's favorite vase, or maybe you dropped something you shouldn't have and it broke. Well, think about ruining the entire world. That's what Archie's feeling like right now. How awful. Yeah, thanks. I only wanted to make the world a Pokemon where people can live in peace. Pokemon can live in peace. This is the power of the super ancient Pokemon. Is this what Kyogre's power truly is? Is this how you return everything to its beginning? The balance in this world is faltering. At this rate, it may be lost forever. We will make our way to Sootopolis. It is most likely that the Kyogre is also making its way to a city. In the deepest reaches of the Cave of Origin, which lies in the heart of Sootopolis City, that is where Kyogre will find the energy it needs to reclaim its primal form. I expect Kyogre will go to that place in search of even greater power. We must follow it to the Cave of Origin and do whatever it takes. There's nothing else we can do. Archie, you and your team of fools will accompany us. We have brought the calamity upon ourselves. It is only right that we take responsibility. Let's go, Archie. Alright, so we're gonna need to get ourselves out of here. We need to head over to Sootopolis ASAP. Definitely need a poncho right now. My team's getting wet. I need a poncho. Can someone hook me up? I'm just standing out here. Conveniently, here comes Steven on his Skarmory, which of course is just like a big black bird thing. They couldn't have put a Skarmory there. Like, they have Wingull flying around. They couldn't have just put Skarmory there. aDrive. I'm sorry I could not be here sooner. Terrible. So this is what was being depicted in the painting in Granite Cave. If this doesn't stop all Hoenn, no, the entire world will drown. Nothing could live in such a world, neither humans nor Pokemon. This huge rain cloud, it's spreading out from Sootopolis. Come on, Steven, think. What are you gonna do? I got it. No, there's no point in agonizing over. I don't got it. I have to go to Sootopolis. There must be answers there. aDrive, I will count on you to help with this crisis, but please, promise you won't do anything reckless. Head to Sootopolis, and I'll see you there. Come to me, my Skarmory black blob thing. I will fly. Fly away. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, well, this is where we wrap up, guys. We got a super duper cliffhanger here. What will happen on the next time of the ShinyLock? Will aDrive stop the world? Stop Kyogre from ruining the world? Will Archie ever get his wish of saving the world? Will Maxie ever get a tissue to blow his nose? Find out next time on the Alpha Sapphire Randomizer ShinyLockes. I can't end the episode like that. That's so weird. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget the question of the day. If you enjoyed, make sure you show your love on the like button down below. My name is Dan, also go by aDrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace. That's better.